Hi, welcome to today's episode. Do you know that there are some things that you don't get to do when you get married? Yes, marriage comes with a lot of responsibilities and restrictions. So, I know some of us just do these things because we don't know. But trust me, I'm always here for you to tell you. So, today we're going to be talking about the don'ts of marriage. And number one, don't, what do I say? Never compare your spouse to another person. Okay. I know sometimes we see some nice things, some things that we really love when others do it, and our spouse don't have such traits or such behavior. I want you to know that everybody is different. Your wife's or your husband's weakness is another person's strength, and other people's strength could be your spouse's weakness too. So don't compare. But then there are some good things that you love that you think will bring you happiness if your spouse does them. So this is time for you to now, tell them in love, baby steps, not just can't you see the way this person acts? Can't you act like her? Can't you behave like him? Can't you? No. Don't compare. You married your spouse with his or her baggage. You have to understand that first. But then, if what you are talking about is very reasonable, then you need to go about it well. Do you understand? Number two, don't keep an opposite sex as your best friend. It's wrong. I mean, it's very wrong. How would you have a best friend of opposite sex? If truly you love your partner, I'm sure you will never be comfortable with your wife having a male as her best friend. They've been besties since they were babies. Please, once you are married, your spouse becomes your best friend. You cannot have a best friend of opposite sex. It's a no-no when it comes to marriage. Having friends that are opposite sex, not too bad, colleagues, church members, but we're talking about just casual friends, not best friends. You have to see them all the time. Anything that happens, you have to tell them. No, it ruins your marriage. So stop it. Your spouse is supposed to be your best friend. That is even it. This isn't even about gender based. But the worst is having a friend that is an opposite sex as best friend. No, that is very dangerous. Number three, give honor to your spouse. I just, you're like, is it not my wife? Is she not my wife? Is it not my husband? Do I need to be? Please, you need to honor them. As a woman, you need to honor your spouse, your husband, your man. It's very, very important. Give honor to him. When people are not there, when people are there, you need to honor him. And you need to do the same to her too. Do you know that some people give honor to their pastors, to their bosses, and people outside, and they just treat their spouse anyhow? It's very wrong. You shouldn't do that. If you have been doing it, please stop it. Why would you even get married to somebody that you cannot respect, you cannot give honor to? I'm not talking about to the men alone. I'm talking about to the women as well. Women also need to be given honor to. Do you understand? Women, men, they both need to be respected. So if you've been ridiculing your spouse in one way or the other, or just talking to them anyhow, please, you need to stop it. This will ruin your marriage. And then number four, stop fantasizing about opposite sex. Why would you be saying, I remembered when I was with my ex, not my ex in this thing, the way he used to, and you keep talking about your ex, any little things, some even compare during intimacy. This is very bad. This will bring havoc into your marriage. Stop fantasizing about the opposite sex. Stop it. It's wrong. Stop talking about somebody else. I need to see that babe. Stop that. You think they are friends with your wife or your husband, and you're talking about such a thing. It's very wrong. So stop doing it. Every small thing you're talking about one person, that name has always been ringing a bell in your home, in your marriage. And how do you expect things to go well? And you came that everything is well. She doesn't have to bother about her, or he doesn't have to bother about him. Really, please stop it. Sooner or later, it will destroy your home. Number next, don't flex. Stop it. I know sometimes it happens unconsciously, especially women. We love attentions, we love a little flex. It makes us feel like, oh, we are still beautiful, people still love us. But at the end of the day, it tends to like get out of hand if not properly put in check. So stop flexing. You can hug anybody. Really? Maybe it's just an hug. Okay, I understand. And when you see your wife do the same, how do you feel? It's wrong. Stop flexing. Stop chatting with. Why? I mean, these things are wrong. Don't flex. Flex. I think people misunderstand what flexing is. They think maybe when you are dating somebody, that means you are flexing. So people have 15 contacts of females on their phone. They are not sleeping with them, but they are constantly chatting with them, telling them they are beautiful, keeping tabs of them. What do you want to do? What is your agenda? Doesn't make any sense. What you will not eat, they say you should not smell it. So please don't flex. As a married man and a married woman, stop flexing of any sort. You don't want to do it, and you are always constantly checking on that person, calling the person your love, calling the person your best friend. I can't do without you. This one. What is your problem? Please stop it. It will ruin your home sooner or later. And then number next, shut off your ex. Shut them off. What do you need them for? I don't understand. And the fact that we broke up does not mean that we will not talk to each other. Are you kidding me? You are married. Why should you be keeping the number of your ex on your phone? Yeah, we don't used to chat. I just used to see his status. I just see her status. We did not fight. We dated for 50 years. Something happened that we couldn't date. Please, that person's time has gone. You are married now. So stop it. Delete them off. You don't need them. If you see them around, of course, say hi to them. If you happen to jam them somewhere, just say hi briefly. But why should you be keeping their contacts? Why should you be in check with them? Why should you still be seeing them? It's wrong. These are things that you should not do once you're married. It's part of your restrictions. Please. And then number next, avoid any form of intimacy with opposite sex. Okay, I think I've mentioned it earlier, but this has to come again because it's very important. Intimacy can be hugs, can be pecks, can be holding hands. You guys are not dating. She's not your wife. He's not your husband. Why are you holding him by the hands? Why are you hugging him? It's just an armless hug. No, please stop it. It's not accepted. It's just a peck. It's just a kiss. We can never be in cases that will just stop. It's not done. It's not acceptable. These are one of the don'ts of marriage. And another thing, do not discuss with anyone about your intimate relationship. In fact, about anything that has to do with your marriage. Stop discussing with your mom, your friend, your cousin, or whoever it is that you call your bestie. Stop talking about everything. Some people even go as far as saying that this was the last time we had intimacy, and this one. I know sometimes when we are hot and we are pained, we need somebody to talk to. I know, seriously. But we just need to try. Stop talking about it to someone else, because at the end of the day, it doesn't help. Trust me. At the end of the day, when things get back to normal and you're okay with your spouse, these things can retaliate. And I know you don't mean that. So that's why you just need to keep it to yourself. So these are one of the don'ts of marriage. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is don't be in private places or secluded places with an opposite sex. Sometimes some women have been in positions where they tend to do what they do not want to do. They just wanted to talk. They just wanted to just discuss. They just wanted to hang out. And at the end of the day, things happen. I've read a lot of stories about people just going to a club or just hanging out with a friend, and before they knew it, they ended up in bed with the person and they are regretting it. They are confused if they should tell their spouse about it or not. All these things can be avoided if you are not in secluded places at all. Even if you have to be in the places with a lot of people, and possibly go with a friend that will keep you in check. Like the person might not necessarily have to sit with you guys. let the person be few steps away from you, so that if anything's up, maybe somebody that can tell you that, are you okay, please get back, let's go. Do you understand? If it's a must, and I don't know why it's not, it should be a must. So these are the few. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but these are a few that I would like to tell us today. Maybe some other time I will tell us more about the don'ts of marriage. Thank you for listening. I'm so grateful. So please, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And please don't forget to share this video. God bless you. I love you. Bye.